First time I was here, we came and we were hoping to have some sort of experience of some type, and we were taking some photos, walking around, exploring the woods, looking at the cemetery itself, and it was kind of uneventful until towards the end when we were getting ready to leave. And at that time, our other two associates had left, went back to the car, and me and Andy went back to the cemetery to finish off some film that I had. And
it was about 6 o'clock on a July evening.
Yeah, summer evening, and I was up by the Fulton Family Monument, kind of up on the hill there, and Ando had his cell phone and was asking, all day he had been asking questions.
Doing numerous EVP works,
you know,
asking for names, who wants to step forward, who wants to, you know, just let us know that they're there.
Talk to us, make, you know, some type of presence known. We were getting nothing out of the ordinary at all. It was just a regular summer afternoon. And he went out walking, and I decided to stay back kind of up on the hill and took wide shots to see if we could get any apparition or something on the film answering the questions that Andy was asking. And he was about 10, 15 feet away from me. And I was standing there taking some photos and heard a noise behind me, rustling, maybe a rabbit or something in the bushes behind me. I turned like so to look, nothing there. And when I turned back, I had a tugging on the back of my shirt. And I had thought that maybe I had caught a branch or something that was behind me. Turned back again, noticed that there was nothing there. And when I went back to look towards Andy to tell him, you know, hey, something started pulling. I had my camera bag with me. Something started pulling on my camera bag very, very hard.
Well, at this point, I turned around. I looked directly at him. I see the bag come up and down 3 times, very distinct, and he's holding it up here. And to my mind, at first, I said, you know what, that's not natural. Like, I shouldn't be seeing what I'm seeing right now. And then all of a sudden, I got the chills and said, oh man. So I have my recorder on, and I go running up there. And sure enough, like I ask, are you the one who just scared my friend? And clear as day, we get an answer, yes. So to me, to have an interaction with something was a pretty amazing feeling, especially for having it all happen at the same time and noticing such like a predominant like experience.
I had never experienced actual physical contact like that. And
like that.
You could see it on my face. Andy knew something was up. The entire mood had changed. Before it was just a nice summer day. After that, it was heavy. There was like a weight on my chest almost. The air was heavy. The vibe was different, and we decided it was probably time to go.
Would anyone here in Bachelors Grove Cemetery like to say anything? Can you tell me any of your names? My name's Ando. Were you the one who just scared my friend Doug?
Dude, fuck that. You go over there, dude. Go over there and ask. By that tree. Grab the fucking mirror. Dude. 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 Dude.
Deep in the forest preserves of southern Cook County lies what is known as the most haunted cemetery in the world. A long and winding gravel trail leads us to the overgrown and eerie entrance of Bachelors Grove, infamous for its unearthly images, strange sounds, and floating orbs. With me are paranormal investigators Andy Seitz and Doug Larsen. It was here one afternoon during a photo and recording session they had the scare of a lifetime.
I thought my bag got caught on a bush or something. There was like tugging, because I was kind of moving around, taking pictures all around, just kind of general stuff. And I go turn around like this to look, and there's no bush on my bag. I go back this way, and all of a sudden, my bag, like something is yanking like a little kid.
And I turned around, and when I did, I saw his camera bag come up off his shoulder like this 3 times. He went ghost white. I went ghost white. And then I kind of snapped back to, and I came running over here with my recorder that was still going. And I said, "Are you the one who scared my friend?" It's the only thing I could think to say. And sure enough, as we reviewed it, we heard this voice come out of nowhere. Just ominous. Yes. And we both here got the chills, got the hair stand up on the back of our neck, and we both decided at that point we had kind of stayed out our welcome, and it was time to leave.
Here is the audio recording of that voice.
Were you the one who just scared my friend Doug?
The encounter took place near this headstone, which is where this picture was taken. Scattered throughout the cemetery are old and crumbling headstones. Pete Cropia is a steward with the Forest Preserve, and he's heard all the ghostly tales.
The oldest headstone here is back from the 1830s. It's tied with a senator, of all things.
The most well-known apparition was a translucent woman dressed in old-fashioned clothes, seen perched on this headstone. And she was photographed with an infrared camera.
The photographer was just standing right behind us. They said they didn't see anything at the time. It's been reviewed by Kodak. Kodak couldn't give a definitive answer, so it remains a mystery.
Other ghostly images include this figure walking, and reports of black apparitions and blue floating orbs. The nearby pond is even haunted, with stories of a phantom farmhouse that appears, and weird splashing sounds, and ghostly mystery cars seen dumping bodies.
There are nearly 200 bodies buried in this cemetery, and some of the paranormal activity has taken place with the headstones. This one has mysteriously moved from one end of the cemetery and back several times, and experts can't explain how that has happened.
Above one headstone for a husband and wife, these unexplained circles have repeatedly appeared. And throughout the cemetery, visitors leave personal items for the ghostly inhabitants. As dusk begins, my guides urge us to leave quickly, because once night falls, anything is possible in the world's most haunted cemetery. Tammy Souza, Fox Chicago News.